Hi, second grade. We're going to finish our color wheels. Remember, it's so important that your colors are in the correct order. So you can see that mine is painted. Yours does not have to be. So if you do not have access to paint, that is okay. At the end of the video, I'm going to show you some options for how to mix your colors without paint, and then you can fill in the color wheel with crayons or markers or colored pencils, whatever you have. And if you have watercolors but not tempera or acrylic paint, I'm also going to show you how you could use those to mix your colors as well. It is valuable for us to try to mix our colors at this age because it's a great learning experience. But if you have none of the materials and only crayons, watching me mix the colors will be, it'll be what it is, so that's fine too. I do want to say at this point, if you have asked me for paint, which I asked you last month to reach out if you needed paint, all of you that asked me for paint, I should have sent you a message by now about where to find the paint. Either I sent it home with someone or I gave you directions for where to pick it up. If you haven't heard from me, feel free to reach out and I'll try to arrange for the materials that you need. Okay, I'm so excited. I love this project and I really love all the color wheels that you've sent me so far. So let's get started. For this lesson, we are going to focus on the element of color. What is color? Well, it's what we see when the light shines on an object. Parts of the light are bounced off the object and other parts are absorbed by the object. So the colors that are absorbed by the object we do not see, but the colors that are bounced back to our eye are the colors that we can see. So if we look at the ladybug, the red light is bounced back to our eye, and that's why the ladybug looks red when we see it. The first colors we're going to talk about are the primary colors. That is red, yellow, and blue. And we've talked about the primary colors before a lot. These are the colors that cannot be made by mixing any other colors together. You can't make red, you can't make yellow, and you can't make blue. Unless you happen to be a mad scientist. Are you a mad scientist? Remember, there is no way to make red, yellow, or blue. Remember what I always say. If you need the primary colors and you do not already have them, you can't make them. You will have to get them from a teacher or a parent. And if you needed them, you most likely have already reached out to me. But if you still need them, email me and I can get you some. Or you buy them at the store. These days we order them online. But that is only if you don't have the primary colors and you need them, because you cannot make them. But the primary colors have a secret power. When you mix them together, they make new colors. So as long as you have red, yellow, and blue, you can do so much. So we can see all the different ways we can mix the primary colors together to make brand new colors. We can make green. We can make purple, we can make orange. Does anyone know what will happen if we mix all the primary colors together? Leave me a message in the comments if you can remember what happens to our water when we are done painting and we've used all the colors. What color does our water turn? So let's get mixing. So here's our color wheel. Remember, it's a map of the colors and it gives important information. That information has to be in a certain order. So we have our primary colors, red, yellow, and blue. And guess what? They're not next to each other. There is one color in between each of the primary colors. I wonder why. In between each of the primary colors is another color, and we call these colors the secondary colors. Orange, green, and violet or purple are called the secondary colors. They come second. When I take the primary color red and mix it with the primary color blue, I make the secondary color purple. And purple is in between red and blue. So the map helps us to figure out how to make purple, or what happens when we mix two primary colors together. The answer is right in between them. So if I take blue and I mix it with yellow, it should make that color that's right in between blue and yellow. What is that color? It's green. Blue and yellow make green. And then if I take yellow and I want to make orange, which is right next to yellow, let's skip to the other side of orange and figure out by looking at our map that I should mix yellow and red to make orange, which is right in between red and yellow. Orange, green, and purple are the three colors we can make, and they are called the secondary colors. So let's get started. Okay, so for this assignment, if you only have watercolors, I'm going to quickly show you how to mix your colors in a way that you can fill in your spaces. And then I'm going to show you how to use paint that's already wet, like tempera or acrylic paint. And that's actually what I'm going to use for this project. But just for just to get started, if you take your colors, your primary colors, and you put them in a clean tray, and the clean part of your tray. Now, just taking my yellow and then clean my brush. If I add red to the yellow, it should make orange, and there I have my orange. And if I add blue to my yellow, it should make green. So I have my red, my orange, my yellow, my green, and then, oops, not using the purple. I'm gonna make the purple by mixing up what two colors? Red and blue. And then I have my purple. So then I can use that I made in the tray, cleaning my brush in between, to make my colors. But I'm actually gonna show you how to use this kind of paint. What I would do is in between my two colors, I would put a little extra. And then I'm going to take a little bit of this color, the red, and mix it in. I either clean my brush in between or use a new brush. And then I can see that I need to add a little bit more yellow. So I actually used two brushes in this case. So I have my orange, okay. And then I'm going to take a little bit of blue, bring it over here and mix it into my yellow to make my green. And you want to kind of mix it all the way so that your colors are really the true secondary color. And then for the red and the blue, that's going to be a little bit trickier, and go easy on yourself. You are not going to ever really get a true, like, great looking purple, just because the red and the blue seem to, when they mix, they seem to make kind of like a more of a muddy purple. Sometimes in the classroom I will give you a little squirt of white just to make it look a little bit more purple. But it's pretty purple. Now once we have our colors, and you don't have to make this on a plate, but I just find that it's easier to show it on a plate. But once you have your colors all mixed, then you're going to start filling in your spaces. So since I have purple on my brush right now, I'm just going to paint my purple, and then I'm going to paint, since I have my brushes already mixed with the paints, I'm going to fill in the secondary colors, and then I'll fill in the primaries. And then just remember that as you are working, you want to fill in any of the extra details that you have when you're using that color. Okay, now if you don't have paint, that's okay, and you can do this by mixing crayons together or oil pastels. Colored pencils will mix a little bit better together, but Next, I'm going to show you what you can do in order to mix colors if you do not have paint, in order to have the experience of mixing colors, which I think is important. But again, you don't have to paint this. And if you did paint it, finish painting it, pause it, finish painting it, or watch the next part while you're painting. And then as soon as you have finished your picture and you have all the colors filled in, just take a picture and submit it. You do not have to continue watching unless you really want to. Okay, so check the rubric, finish your picture, and then submit it. Okay, so what we're going to do, Matt, is we are going to show the kids different ways to learn about mixing colors if you don't have paint, okay? Because some of the kids don't have paint. So what do we have here?
Food coloring.
Do you know where we might find food coloring in our house? In the kitchen, right? But you have to have permission before you get out food coloring. Do you know why?
Because it's very easy to open.
No, it's stains, right?
Yeah.
And it will ruin your clothes. So we actually probably shouldn't have been wearing this shirt for this. And the other thing that we're going to show the kids how to do is what?
Mix Play.
We're going to take Play-Doh. And what colors do we have in Play-Doh and food coloring? Can you tell?
Red,
Yeah.
yellow, blue.
What are they called?
Primary color.
Primary colors. Okay, so I'm going to open them because you have that nice shirt on and we forgot a smock. Whoops. I want you to put 3 drops in the middle with yellow. 3 little drops, not big squirts, just little drops. 1, 2, 3. Okay, not more than 3. And this one's really important. Only 2 drops. Okay. No, in this one. This one. Okay, not more than 2, please. Okay. And then this one, we're gonna do 2 in this cup. Now, kiddos, if you don't have food coloring or Play-Doh, that's okay. Watching us mix the colors is gonna have to be just good enough, right? Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
All right. 1, 2. Okay. Perfect. Oh man, that was way more than 2. All right, are we ready? Be careful. Okay, so we have red water, yellow water, and blue water. Should we stir it up a little bit? Is it okay if I use a colored pencil? Don't tell.
Why?
What do you mean, why? 'Cause I'm using a pencil. Okay, I'm ready. Are you ready? Okay, so we're gonna mix some colors together. Now, Matthew did not see our lesson, and it's been a long time since he's mixed colors. Do you want to give me a guess about what will happen if we mix yellow and red water together? Give me a guess. What do you think we'll make?
It will make purple.
Okay, well that's your guess. It will not make purple. You want to give me a second best guess?
Green.
Okay, it won't make green either. Okay, so let's watch and find out. So I'm going to take a little bit of yellow, right? And a little bit of red. Red plus yellow makes what?
Orange.
Oh, orange. Okay, don't knock into it. Okay, so next color we have blue and we have yellow. What do you think that blue and yellow are going to make?
I don't know.
I don't know. You want to give me a guess?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Blue and yellow make green.
Oh, guess what?
What?
I think you might be right. So we have some yellow and blue. Ready? What color?
Green.
Green, my favorite.
And smokes.
Okay, blue and red. What do you think? Blue and
Purple,
red. You think purple? Is it because you know it or because it's the last one? Well, that was pretty smart. You're right. It is the last one. And you're also right because blue and red make, ready? Purple! Awesome. So these are orange, green, and blue. I'm sorry. Orange, green, and purple are called the secondary colors. So did I have to buy these colors? Nope. But where did I get these colors, the primary colors? I had to buy them, right?
Why Why do you have to get the primary?
Because I can't make red, and I can't make green, blue, and I can't make yellow, but I can make green, right? And I can, oh, one more thing. Want to do one more thing just for fun?
Yeah.
What do you think will happen if I mix all the colors together? Well, what happens? Kids at home, I hope you're thinking. What color am I making? Oh,
What?
brown, it's so gross. Okay, so let's really quickly show the kids how we can you take all the Play-Doh out of here, please? Let's show the kids really quickly, don't mix the Play-Doh yet, how we can make new colors with Play-Doh. Okay, just take it out. Come on, use your muscles. All right, so we have the primary color Play-Doh, and I cannot believe that I was able to find Play-Doh that wasn't mixed already in my house, because almost all of it was mixed. All right, so I've got blue Play-Doh. I've got yellow, break it in half, and I have red Play-Doh. Okay. Ready? Break it in half, please. Okay. If I take blue and red and mix it together, what do you think is going to happen? Well, what happened when we mix blue and red water together?
It made purple.
It made purple. What if it doesn't make purple? Oh dear. Break that in half, please. I keep asking. All right. Is it getting purpley? All right. Let's mix red and yellow together.
Did it make purple? Did it make purple?
It's getting there.
I'm
Can
gonna...
you mix red and yellow together? All right. Mix it, mix it, mix it, mix it, mix it. It's getting there.
Mix it.
Add a little more red to it. Oh no, it's not looking super purple. Can you do it over the table?
Hi.
Thank you.
And kids,
How is that? What color is red and yellow supposed to make? Do you remember?
No.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I think you guys know, right?
I hope they know. I've been teaching them this lesson. All right. Well, this is going on a little too long, this video. So, purple is not coming out very good. Uh-oh. So, what do you think will happen if I mix yellow and green and blue together? Here, twist it. I'm going to squish it in. What do you think will happen if I mix yellow and blue together? Green. Hopefully. Ooh, it's coming out already. Look it. It's already turning green. Ooh. So, what I discovered with Play-Doh is what two colors blend the best together with Play-Doh.
Yeah.
What two colors?
It's getting a little orange.
Oh, yours is getting orange. Let's trade. Want to trade?
No. Actually, yes.
Oh, look at the orange, the green. That's
Yeah.
coming out really nice. Okay. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to really squish it together, Maddie, okay? Oh, this is starting to really look orange, isn't it? I think there's just not enough yellow in it.
Mommy, I want to...
Look at that. That's like orange. That's like completely
Let's see,
orange
let's see.
Play-Doh. And this is like completely a green Play-Doh.
I hope you guys like this assignment.
I also hope you don't throw Play-Doh across your room like I just did. All right.
Yeah.
So the purple, it totally stinks. But the green looks like green, doesn't it?
Yeah. And
Oh,
the
man.
orange looks like orange. I just need...
The orange does look like orange. So those are just a couple of ways you can blend your colors, right?
Yeah.
But you can also use paint, right?
Yeah.
And then when you're all finished, if you are mixing colors in a weird way like we did with paint, with food coloring or Play-Doh, then just make sure that you color in your color wheel with your crayons or markers or colored pencils. And the reason we want to put purple, and this isn't super purpley, but purple in between red and blue is because what two colors do we use to make purple? Red and blue. It's starting to look a little bit. And the reason we want to put the orange in between the yellow and the red is because what two colors do we use to make orange Play-Doh?
Red.
Red and
Yellow.
yellow. And
Mommy.
why did we want to put the green right here? What two colors did we use to make it?
Yellow.
Blue, yellow and blue, right? And the same with the food coloring. So if you choose to do Play-Doh or food coloring, feel free to take a picture and send it to me just so that I can see if you want to share or not. And finish your color wheel. I can't wait to see them, upload them, and submit them.